trim, undefeated in 9 professional bouts, weighing in tonight at 139 pounds, Charles Allen. His opponent in the red corner, making his home Fort Worth, Texas, wearing brown trunks, undefeated in 10 professional bouts, the former national AAU champion at 140 pounds, Gene Hatcher. 8 rounds.
Referee E.P. Shreve with the instructions for these 2 junior welterweights scheduled for 8 rounds. Gene Hatcher from Fort Worth, Texas, with the mustache, 10-0. Charles Allen from Corpus Christi, Texas, 9-0. Here in Louisiana, they score by the round system. The referee will be involved in the scoring. No 3 knockdown rule. Fighter cannot be saved by the bell except for the last round. This is a tight 18-foot ring. And remember, coming up, undefeated welterweight Donald Curry against Mike Senegal later in the show. And we begin with round 1, scheduled for 8. You're looking at Charles Allen in the blue trunks, Gene Hatcher in the dark brown.
And Charles Allen, who is a southpaw, has already switched twice, back from southpaw to orthodox and back again. So he wants to give Gene Hatcher a lot of different looks.
Both of these fighters have vast amateur experience. Allen was 64-4 as an amateur. He's 21 years old. He's been fighting since he was 8.
That's a lot of amateur experience. And of course, Gene Hatcher won the 1980 National AAU title, and he was a bronze medalist at the Olympic trials in 1980. And of course, he has represented the United States in countless international competitions. He made quite a name for himself as an amateur.
Charles Allen in the blue trunks having pretty good success here in the opening round. He's been circling mostly to his right, and he's been scoring with right hooks against Hatcher.
Well, Hatcher's problem as both an amateur and a professional has been defense. He likes to get inside, go to the body and the head, and when you let him inside and let him fight off with your chest, he's very dangerous. But outside like this, he can be hit, as Allen is showing us.
Charles Allen in the blue using all of this 18-foot ring as he circles Gene Hatcher, and he's popping pretty good from long range.
Well, he's using this ring well, but he's not just dancing. He's stopping to throw jabs and even sometimes combinations. So he's fighting a smart first round.
Hatcher is calm, showing a lot of patience, trying to cut the ring off. And you see Allen sliding to his right, getting away from Hatcher's power.
You know, in recent weeks, we've seen some fighters like Ron Cisneros and a few others just dance around the ring for 3 or 4 rounds, not throwing punches. That's a lot different than what Charles Allen is doing here.
At some point, Charles Allen has to settle down, but it's scheduled for 8. He could do this for quite a while against Hatcher.
Well, as long as he's throwing punches and landing those jabs, he's in pretty good shape. Whether he can do it for 8 rounds at this pace remains to be seen. But for now, this is not a bad tactic against a hard hitter like Hatcher.
Gene Hatcher, coming off surgery, he had a hernia operation right after the Thanksgiving holidays. Took a month off and returned to the gym after the first of the year. And he was eager tonight to get into the ring to see his first action in quite a while.
And hopefully he won't be over anxious against Allen with Allen's moving tactics. Hopefully from his standpoint.
Good right hand by Hatcher, and that's a good connection for him in this active first round in which Charles Allen has been on his motorcycle. And that takes care of the opening round.
Let him jab him, but the problem is that Gene Hatcher's having a hard time eluding that jab and getting inside at the same time.
Round 2 scheduled for 8. If you're experiencing difficulty with the video portion of our program, it isn't your set at home, we're having some problems with the signal, and we're working on it to correct it. At the beginning of round 2, Charles Allen was cornered by Hatcher. Hatcher getting close and scoring on Allen here in round 2.
Well, he worked to the body effectively, but Charles Allen also threw some good counter punches in that flurry. And of course, Allen obviously wants to stay off those ropes.
And every once in a while, Allen throws the right-handed style at Hatcher just to mix it up.
And 2 good body shots by Hatcher. And he wants to go downstairs, see if he can slow Allen down.
This is a good matchup of two junior welterweights of equal talent at the same plateau.
And two differing styles, which should make it interesting. Good body work by Hatcher.
3 good body blows in that last flurry as Hatcher continues to club with the right hand, his free hand. Allen just says no to him. I didn't get hurt.
He shakes his head. A little gamesmanship by Charles Allen. And why not? He's got to do something to slow down this Express. In this round, a good right hand, and down goes Charles Allen.
Allen was flat-footed, and he took a right hand. The count is 6, 7, 8, 9. Up at 9. He just beat the count. No, the referee says 10, and it's good night, Sweet Prince.
And Charles Allen, as we can see there, with a dazed look on his face, I would think they're going to get some medical help for him at this point because he does not look good.
Out on his feet. He did, in fact, beat the count. He was up at 9, but E.P. Shreve, the referee, looked into his eyes and said, no way.
Definitely not. And I would think they would get the doctor into that ring. I'm a little concerned about the fact that he hasn't gone in there, but it looks like he's reviving a little bit now. But boy, after that right hand, he was really in Never Never Land.
Charles Allen danced and maneuvered through the opening 3 minutes, probably won the first round. Here in the second, Hatcher got close to him and watched for the right hand. Bang! Allen went down, and now the referee has come over to us, and he deems it a knockout, not a TKO. We thought that Allen was up at 9. It was a pure knockout, not a TKO.
Well, as we look into the corner, now we see Gene Hatcher, a very happy young man. A very impressive victory for him coming off that layoff. He's been laid off since Thanksgiving, and he suffered a frustrating first round against Allen, but
ends with no defeats.
Saying, hey, this guy's pretty good.
Featherweight champion from Great Britain and Europe, from Wales, Howard Whitstone. And the featherweight champion of Mexico, Lalo Duero.
Howard Winston of Wales, European and British featherweight champion, coming out now for a 10-round international featherweight bout with Eduardo Lalo